Alright, so we're going to be opening our new Pandemic Legacy Season 1. This is we played Pandemic for a while, so this is not new to us. Okay.
Well, this is new to us.
Yeah, this is new to us, but Pandemic is not new to us. Show my thumbnail. I'm kind of excited to see what's different about this box. What's different about... Oh, I think it's still... No, it's not taped. I don't make it taped.
Go ahead.
There you go. It's really not one to come. There we go. Oh, dang.
Oh, top secret.
Does that mean we're not supposed to look at this yet?
I don't know, maybe put that to the side first.
Okay.
Dear Pandemic enthusiast, we would like to thank you for acquiring Pandemic Legacy Season 1. We hope you will have as much fun playing it as we had developing it. To better improve your playing experience, we wish to inform you of the following. Top secret
Dossier
and packages. You should remove the shrink film from the top secret package before game 1. Do not open any doors or packages until instructed to do so. So you can take off the plastic wrapping.
Gotcha. Okay.
Do not open any doors or packages. That's all in there, I guess.
Sure we're going to find out.
Package 8 sticker. The first sticker you will place is the Open Package 8 sticker. Gently place it on the package door in the frame designed for it. This will make it easier to remember what the condition is to open it. Regarding the Legacy deck, when playing the game and going through the Legacy deck, pay attention to the number found in the bottom right corner. Make sure that you reveal these cards in numerical order 1, 2, 3, etc. Once again, we thank you and wish you good luck. This will be a year-long remembered. Will you save humanity? So.
Okay, wait. So, let's open this, I guess.
Just take off the plastic.
Yeah. Should have trimmed up my fingernail so it's easier.
I think it's doing good.
Yeah, my fingernails. I don't know.
Unlike most games, which fully reset every time you play, Pandemic Legacy carries some elements forward from one game to the next. Decisions you make in Game 1 will be there in Game 2, 3, and every game played with a copy of the game. Different groups will make different decisions and will have different experiences. Oh, does it say package on it? Oh, I see.
So, top secret, here's one.
You should remove the top secret stuff. Do not open any doors or packages until instructed to do so.
The first sticker you will place is the package.
Open package 8 sticker.
Gently place the package on the door, and this will help you remember.
This will make it easier to remember what the condition is to open it. Oh my gosh. So many doors and packages.
Maybe they're meant to be out of order. Yeah. I don't know though.
Okay, let's just put that back. If you've never played Pandemic, I'm just kidding. Wow. Okay, game and upgrades. So we got more stickers.
Okay. Before your first game, open package 8 if you lose 4 games in a row. Before your first game, place on door 8 package box. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and do that, I guess.
They don't have all of the people. They don't have like the one we played with.
Oh, the contingency planner?
Yeah.
Well, that's because it's a worthless player.
Not
no one
needed.
Can play it.
Understandable. Hey, we can always take these bags.
Yeah, we could. That's true. After we get it playing, we can
Will you
fix the
open
ones
that?
you Played so nicely with.
Played a lot with.
Okay. We're not playing today, correct?
I don't think
just
so.
opening this. Okay.
If you have played Pandemic, you will see that Game 1 of Pandemic Legacy plays like Pandemic with a few changes explained in the next page. What says and what gets reset. Do you want me to keep reading or do you want me
I
just
think
to
you should.
keep opening this? Writing on the board, putting stickers on the board or cards, and possible tearing up and destroying components are permanent changes, and all other ways the game resets for the start of each game. These pieces on the board, cards, and hand, outbreaks, etc. all start fresh. Game months. Pandemic Legacy is broken into 12 months starting in January. If your group succeeds in a month, you move on to play the next month. If you fail, you get one more chance to succeed in the current month. Start a new game with the current set of rules and objectives for the month you just lost. If you lose again, you must move on to the next month for your next game. The Legacy deck contains cards that will describe what happens over the course of the game, 12 months. It is arranged in a specific order. Do not look through or shuffle these cards. Maybe we shouldn't open that one yet.
Yeah, I don't think we should.
At the start of the game, draw the cards and read them one at a time until you get to the stop card.
Yeah.
On the back, this card will tell you when to continue drawing from the deck, which might be mid-game, at the end of the game, or at the start of the next month. The Legacy deck is one-way trip. Even if you repeat a month, do not put Legacy cards back. The tray was designed with 2 spaces for used Legacy cards, one for the used cards and the other for cards that will be used for future games. If the Legacy deck becomes scattered, have someone who is not playing the game put the cards back in order using the numbers in the corner of each card. Okay, so if there's an order, we could undo them. Shown to the right, the first Legacy deck card, LD OB1. Oh, 1B, sorry. So,
Yep, that's it.
yeah. Legacy deck,
We're not gonna open
Season
that
1.
then. Yeah.
Leave, to ensure this doesn't happen, once you've removed it from its packaging, leave the Legacy deck in the storing tray. I like to keep it in the storing tray. The 5 Dossier's packages contain the sticker. Did I say it wrong?
No, I'm laughing because I think this is package 8.
I guess you can peel that off.
If I can.
You will. You'll be able to. As you go through the Legacy deck, you will come across cards that have Dossier numbers or letters on them. When you do open up and tear off, use the pre-cut corner, the Dossier doors matching the numbers or letters on the card one at a time, resolving each one before opening the next. Some of these Dossier doors will contain one-time stickers. Others will create a card that will be used from time to time in future games. The packages. There are 8 packages in the game. As you play through the game, yellow boxes will instruct you to open specific boxes. Yellow boxes.
Like the sticker that's on this one.
Important, before you very first game, place the open package 8 sticker on door 8 of the package box in the frame designed for it. Objective. At the beginning of each game, you will have an objective or objectives you need to complete in order to win. The number of objects needed to win in a month is shown on the board for that month. Do we want to get the board game out and so we can look at the board game?
Yeah. Let's move this out of the way. I do like the consistency. Like the cards all feel very similar to like the other cards. There's nothing new really here.
I'm just, yeah.
I was messing with them earlier. I'm cool.
I'm gonna put this on.
Oh my gosh, this thing is bigger. We got this.
Oh, do we? This is big.
This is. and see if there's any differences?
I don't see any differences in where the places are.
Okay.
Oh, they moved this down a little bit, like they might have spaced them out differently, because there looks like there's add-ons. Like there's Mumbai on the other one, so like down there. I don't think. I don't think.
It doesn't look like there's really anything new.
Atlanta's there. I think it's bigger.
100% the game board's bigger.
Yeah.
There was 16 blue strings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
I think there might. I don't know.
Maybe there's only 12. You know what? Maybe there's only 12, not 16.
Anyway. So where's objectives?
It was 12.
On the top. Okay. At the beginning of each game, you'll have an objective or objectives you need to complete in order to win. The number of objectives needed to win in a month is shown on the board. So January has 1, March has 2, April has 2. Well, is that what is the stars what it is?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, and then like you get a card that says objective. Discover cures to the 4 diseases. So like the first one might be
simple. Playing the game.
Which is hard enough. If an objective is marked as mandatory, like this one says mandatory in the upper with red, it must be completed in order to win. You do not need to decide which other objectives you are trying to accomplish at the beginning of any game. You may wait to see how the game unfolds. Some objectives will remain in play until the group completes them. Others will expire at the end of a particular month. As the year unfolds, new objectives will be introduced. You do not need to decide which other objectives you are trying to accomplish at the beginning of any game. You may wait to see how. Okay. At the beginning of each game, you will add funded event cards of the group's choice to the player deck equal to your funding level. Your funding level is 4 at the beginning of the first game in January, but will go up and down from game to game. The minimum funding is 0 and the maximum is 10. What's our funding cards?
I don't know yet.
At the beginning of each game, you will add funded event cards.
I don't know yet.
It might be one of those things in there.
Who else would be on that? We haven't looked at those cards yet. Let's finish the rules real quick.
These are just actions and then just the pandemic cards like that.
It is cool that the character cards are just civilian cards.
No, wow. No, I think... I don't know. We'll find out. But, game calendar. I think there's a game calendar in there.
There's not. It's probably in that stuff. It could be here, yeah, in the rulebook. There it is.
Game calendar.
Okay.
Okay. Use the game calendar to record your progress, wins and losses, players involved in your current funding level. The game calendar can be found on the back cover of the rulebook. Reminder token. This token is used occasionally during the game to remind players to remember something. The game board, we have the regions, objectives, disease tracking areas down here. Panic level. Okay. Here's panic level. Cities are panicking as these diseases take hold. Whenever an outbreak occurs in a city, its panic level will go up by 1. The first time a city panics, place the level 1 sticker, unstable, in the panic level sticker box near the city. Oh, these little boxes.
And that doesn't go away?
So the first time, let me read it. The first time a city panics, place the level 1 sticker. Can you, like, pull the level 1
sticker? Yeah, they're right here.
Oh, is it the circle? Okay, yeah.
They're pretty simple.
Oh, wow, and in the panic level sticker box near the city. After that, place the next numbered sticker over the previous one, 2, 3. The effects of panic levels are shown below. 1, no effect. 2 and 3, players rioting. Players cannot take direct flights or charter flights in or out of these research stations. Research stations are destroyed and cannot be rebuilt.
Oh my God.
That's drastic.
Oh, yeah.
Collapsing. Discard one card of the city's color to enter the city with a drive fairy/fairy action. Discard an additional card of the city's color to enter the city with a drive/fairy action for a total of 2 cards. If your
So in order to
characters-
enter the
you
city,
have to discard like a
so
yellow
like if you're
or
going to Cairo, you have to discard
a black,
a black
to enter
to
it.
enter it. Darn. Yeah, that's going to be hard to make sure that we don't have outbreaks.
By placing the level 2 panic level sticker, the city's panic level goes from unstable to rioting. Rioting's bad enough, knowing like a research stations are destroyed and cannot be rebuilt. That's pretty drastic.
Yeah, we have to play 12 games in a row without, well, technically,
We're gonna have stickers on
yeah, 12 games in a row without having,
it. Need to practice.
yeah, we have to play more.
Characters. Each player has a specific character with special abilities to improve the team's chances. Each player begins game 1 by creating a character. To create a character, select a character card. Each one has different special abilities, and give your character a name.
Okay.
Rule sticker A will go here. Rule stick. I think we have to grab that. These characters will carry through from game to game and they may become lost. See below. You do not have to play the same character in every game. That's kind of nice.
I don't see the sticker or anything.
Rule sticker A will go here.
I think it's something that we'll get
Let me open it.
Yeah.
Maybe. So, select a character. Each one has different special abilities and give your character a name. Where do you put the name in?
It looks like there's different spaces. Yeah, character name.
Oh, okay.
So, for instance,
So you have the medic. Very good.
Nathan.
Yeah, Nathan. Shout out.
Shout out, Nathan.
General.
The generalist.
You may do up to 5 actions. That's
Okay.
yeah.
The
do like
scientist, Larcy. Or Larissa.
I don't always do this.
I know.
Yeah.
And then this
I
will
am
be,
usually the dispatch.
this will be Melissa.
Melissa.
And this will be
Dispatcher. I was usually the dispatcher. They took out your person. The creative research station.
yeah, I don't know what his name is.
Dispatcher. Move as any other person. Yeah.
Okay.
Get permission before moving. Scars. Characters can be mentally or physically damaged over the course of a play. When this happens, choose an available scar and add it to your character's card. Characters are scarred when they are in the city that outbreaks and may be scarred in other ways that will be noted in future rules. So if you're in a city that outbreaks, you get a scar.
Wow.
Whenever you must place a scar on the character that has no room for it, the character becomes lost.
Oh my
This
goodness.
is intense. Lost characters. If you have to put a scar on your character and it has no more scar slots, where are the scar slots? Lost characters. If you have to put a scar on your character and it has no more scar slots, or if your character is in a city when it falls, your character is lost. When your character is lost, destroy, rip it up. Oh, it cannot be played in this or in future games. Discard all cards you have. Take the civilian card, matching your pawn, and place your pawn in a city with a research station. This may be your current city. If there are no research stations in play, place your pawn in Atlanta. If your character was lost during your turn, continue with your turn, keeping your remaining actions you have. Do you hear that? Character reference. The dispatcher. The dispatcher may, as an action, move any pawn if its owner agrees to any city containing another pawn. Move another player's pawn as if its owner agrees, as if it were its own. The dispatcher can only move other players' pawns. He may not direct them to other actions such as treat to seize. When the dispatcher moves a player's pawn as if it were his own, use the dispatcher scars and upgrades, not those belonging to the character he's moving.
Gotcha. Okay.
Cards that need to be played or discarded for direct and charter flights or to enter a collapsing or fallen city come from the dispatcher's hand. A card discard for a character flight must match the city the pawn is moving from. The Generalist. The Generalist has slots for 4 different character upgrades and gets 5 actions per turn. 4 different character upgrades.
Oh, yeah. So instead of it being
Where's upgrade 1 and 2? I see 3 and 4.
right here, 1 and 2, same as everyone else, has 1 and 2, but she has 3 and 4.
That's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Especially because she has 5 actions. The medic removes all cubes, not one, of the same color when doing the treat disease action.
Yep.
If a disease has been cured, he automatically removes all cubes of the color from that city, simply by entering it or being there. This does not take an action. The medic also prevents placing disease cubes in outbreaks of cured disease at his location. The medic automatically removal of cubes also happens during other players' turns. So, even if it's not cured, we don't place a cube at his spot. I feel like we didn't always play that way. The medic also prevents placing disease cubes in outbreaks of cured diseases. Never mind.
Okay.
We're good.
Then we're good.
Scientist. The scientist needs only 4, not 5, city cards of the same disease color to discover a cure. Researcher. When doing the share knowledge action, the researcher may give any city card from her hand to another player in the same city as her, without this card having to match her city. The transfer must be from her hand to the other player's hand, but it can occur on either player's turn.
Oh, okay.
So
it has to leave her hand. They've changed it.
Or
No, we
never
didn't
played
play
it.
it that
Okay.
way. That's not what it was.
Setup. You may notice that some steps are missing. They will be added later. Number 1. Read the mission briefing. When playing a month for the first time, draw cards off the top of the legacy deck until you reach one that says stop. Read the mission briefing and interrogate new cards, if any, to the game. So that's the one we didn't open.
That's the one we haven't opened yet.
2. Set out the board and pieces. Put all structures. Initially, you only have research stations nearby. Separate the cubes by color into 4 supply piles. Place a research station in each city with a starting research station sticker. You begin the game with 1 in Atlanta. In future games, there may be other pieces you place.
Because the stickers. We might be adding stickers.
Is there not research stations?
There is.
That's why, but there are white ones?
Yes.
Oh, okay, so there are movable ones.
Yeah, there's movable ones, but then there's also this where we can have them, which we don't really know what it is yet. As a game end upgrade, select a city with a research station from your just played game and mark it for a starting sticker location. The players.
So it's just Atlanta. Like, you can see it on here.
It's just Atlanta.
But
right
it
now,
might
but
say when you open
more.
a new pile. Yeah, too. Place outbreaks, cure markers, and objectives. Place the outbreak markers on the 0 space of the outbreak tracker. Place the four cure markers side up at the bottom of the disease tracking area. Place all current objectives in the objectives areas. Where's the objective? Oh, there, sorry. Select founded events and them to the deck and deal out player cards. As a group, decide which funded event cards are going into the player deck. The player deck can have as many funded event cards as your current funding level. Your funding level is 4 for your first game. Shuffle these event cards and city cards together and deal cards to the players to form their initial hands. Give cards according to the number of players. So if 2, we'll get 4. So what are the funded cards, though?
We don't know yet. I think it's in this one. Yeah, funded event. Right there. So it's basically the same as the event cards.
Okay.
Where we add research stations and stuff.
So the first one will only have 4 in there. Okay. Prepare the player deck. Divide the remaining player cards into 5 face-down piles as equal in size as you can. Shuffle 1 epidemic card into each pile face down. Stack these piles to form the player deck, placing
So we
smaller
have to play
piles
with
at the
5.
bottom.
We have to play with 5.
Wow. Divide the remaining player cards into 5 face-down piles. Select characters and starting location. Have each player select a character and player color. Give them corresponding reference cards and pawns. Place their pawns at any one research station. Players will start their first game in Atlanta. All the characters must start together. Place any remaining character cards and pawns back into the box. If there are no research station, players start in Ruins of Atlanta. Place infection rate marker and infect 9 cities. So just like regular, place infection rate marker on the leftmost 2 space of the infection rate tracker. Shuffle the infection cards and flip over 3 of them. Put 3 disease cubes on the matching color on each of these cities. Flip over 3 more cards, 2. Flip over 3 more, 1. You'll have a place a total of 18 disease cubes, each matching the color of the city. Okay. And then there's rule stickers that I feel like we add later on. Use game winning bonus. Winning a month will result in getting a bonus for the next month played. The group should use that bonus now. You won't have a bonus for your first game. Begin play. Take all the pawns and blindly select one. The player goes first and the player proceeds clockwise.
Okay.
And then it goes through the actions.
Stuff that we're fairly decent at.
And it looks like there's more stickers to add, which is crazy. They really put a lot of thought into this. Wow.
I think that's going to be as we go through, but I'm not 100% sure.
I mean, it goes all the way to Y. Maybe even... Wow. If you lose a game, game end upgrades.
We're going to have to read all that too.
Do you want me to read it now?
I don't think we need to read it now. I think that we understand for the most part that it's a regular pandemic. It's just got a little more to it.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be big.
I'm kind of excited.
Mm-hmm.
Riley, are you excited too?
Just perfect couch.
Yeah, we did. It's the perfect height for her.
Mm-hmm.
Riley, are you excited too? Yeah, mascot over there.
All right. See how it goes.